Well, it's been 40 years for most of these guys. It's only been 20 for me because I'm much younger than I was actually only 3.5 when we played that game. Hey, this is a special group. We have been close. We've been close ever since we walked onto this campus together back in the late 60s. I think it was Bo Schembechler that really melded us into not just a good football team, but we formed a lot of lifelong friendships, and they continue to this day.
There were guys that, quit because they didn't like Bo's style, but can you talk about the guys that stayed and the bond you guys formed over that year?
Well, I don't think any of us liked Bo's style. It was hard. Bo was the most demanding man I'd ever met in my life. He pushed us, he prodded us, he did everything to us, but we did stay, and we came out the other side as a really good football team, and that Ohio State game kind of proved it. Well, what made it such a great game, quite frankly, was how good Ohio State was. You have to understand what they had accomplished. They were the undefeated national champions the year before. They were undefeated this season coming in '69. I think their average margin of victory was 34 points or something. They hadn't even played a game, not a real game.
Right.
And they were on the cover of Sports Illustrated with the question, is this the greatest college football team of all time? So it wasn't so much about us, it was really made because of how great that Ohio State team was, and no one ever saw them losing a game.
Well, it's always great. This is the best time to visit all these guys. 40 years ago, it's like yesterday. We run into each other like we haven't missed a beat. And nothing matches that experience that day we had, and it's so strong it carries all the way up to today. It's a very strong feeling. It happens.
Can you believe it's been 40 years? I mean, does it seem like 40 years you were playing this game?
No, it does not. It seems like we played it about 2 years ago. Although, if you ask me about my spine and my neck, I can tell you, yeah, it does feel like 40 years ago. The stories always get retold, but they're always just as much fun. It's funny how everybody has their stories, but you always may miss one or get another new one, but everybody's got great stories, and it's great to refresh them and be with the guys.
You really want to go back that far. We all think about it as the start of an era, and hopefully today they can start another one. And it's tough. We're in a bad situation here. We're not playing that well, and hopefully we can straighten things out today.
What was it like to be part of this team? Everybody just talks about, the guys that stayed and worked with Bo. And
well, I had an opportunity to play for Bo and coach with him, and it was probably the greatest experience of my life. And he's instrumental in a lot of things I've done in my life, and I'm sure everybody else thinks the same way. But he's not here now, and we got to carry on, and hopefully things will get straightened out around here.
The '69 team was, of all of those boys that he coached, the '69 team is the one that he was closest to, and remained close to forever. And they mean a lot to him. He means a lot to them. As you can tell, he's never gone, and I hope he'll bring us some luck today.
What did this game mean? Obviously, so many people talked about it being the greatest upset in college football history. What did it mean, do you think, to Bo's legacy here?
It wasn't just another game.
Yeah.
We know that. So it was very important. It was probably the most important game of his life.